It's a tradition that began in 1966, and off we go on a Thanksgiving afternoon in Dallas.
Pulls it in at the 13. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time.
They'll be led by a 3-time Pro Bowler in his 5th season. It's Deshaun Watson.
And I'll bet right now just one thought in his mind.
Win the game. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
no,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job. And then some people, linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got...
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Travis Etienne
hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Cowboys on just 2 plays have taken the lead. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
I think defensively, when you look at a play like that, that's when everyone looks at their teammates and starts shaking their heads a little bit, because now you're wondering, what are we in for? Worked all week to try and limit the big play ability that he possesses, and he winds up taking one to the house in the very first quarter. That was a tremendous run.
Ground on that one as evidence.
Now Jackson on first down. Flush to his right.
Open man is Duvernay.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that, because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
Despite the strong run, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap for Watson.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. As Sanders has it poked free. And the Raiders pick it up. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they, almost to a man, told us how excited they are to be playing in this traditional Thanksgiving game. But we have to remember, this is a team that lost on Sunday. Now they get a very quick turnaround to play again. How difficult is that to do?
It's difficult under any normal circumstance when you're coming off of a loss and you have a quick turnaround. The first thing is to put the loss behind you and move forward. But when you play on Thanksgiving Day, everyone's watching you. It's an added bonus, though, because now you put the loss behind you. Get that taste out of your mouth, because the taste you want is victory, turkey, and pumpkin pie.
Being chased out left. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. But, Charles, this Thanksgiving tradition, so great. I mean, going back essentially through the full century of the NFL, I know you probably have a lot of Thanksgiving Day football yourself.
I certainly do, and I don't have the Turkey Bowl tradition. You know, the families that go out and play and then come in and sit down to their feast and watch football. I remember reading remember the Lions jumping out the Packers on Thanksgiving Day. The only loss the Packers had in 1962, and they sacked Bart Starr over 10 times in that game. And I remember Dave Williams from the Bears returning the overtime kickoff for a touchdown to win a game on Thanksgiving Day. I remember so many different things happening, but how much fun is it each and every year to know that you've got football on Thanksgiving Day?
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 12 more yards there and another first down. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. Here's Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darnell Mooney, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
His first catch, good for 16 and a first. From the gun, here's Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Marcus Davenport able to record his 5th sack of the season. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Watson finding some room at midfield and finally taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. And Deshaun Watson, and when you think about the toughest quarterbacks in the league to game plan against, he's got to be in your top 5, does he not?
And when you talk about game planning, putting him in the top 5, that's an easy call because he can make every throw. That's not an issue at all. He has great touch delivering the football, but that mobility, that added dimension, when he escapes the pocket and those receivers find their way open, short, medium, and long, he finds the right guy. And last but not least, his toughness. He can stand in the pocket, take a hit, and deliver.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
108 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. But I believe a Cowboy was there to get it. He was, and Dallas will maintain possession. This has been a long drive. You know that defense, they're craving to get off the field. They were able to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
Yeah, and on the offensive side of the ledger, they were thinking about how do we punctuate this drive with 6, right? Making an exclamation point. Instead, you got to put a question mark next to this drive now after the fumble, even though they recovered it.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. 7-7, our score after 1. That's complete right around the 8. Well, they are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And his kick is indeed good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
That's it, baby. We got work.
The Raider offense set to... get this drive started. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really... Shedding the tackler that gives him some room. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, and that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, "Out of my way," and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
They'll roll him out right. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. On 1st down, it's Carson. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
This will be caught at about the 6. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. To throw is Jackson. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think he's got to be... Careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Second down and goal. Jackson, he'll buy some time right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. But now it's 3rd and goal. Jackson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. And his kick is right there. It's good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
115 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half. You know, thinking of this Thanksgiving Day game, Charles, for years we've heard the talk, why don't we open up these Thanksgiving Day games instead of just being Detroit and Dallas every year, give other teams a shot to host? I know you're kind of like me, a bit of a traditionalist, but what do you have to say to that, CD?
I think it's a great argument, and the league could support it quite well, where you could move games to different spots and still be very successful on Thanksgiving Day. But you're exactly right. I am a traditionalist. I really don't want Detroit and Dallas to give up those slots. I like the fact that we watch them each and every year. But what I really like is that the league added a third game in 2006. And usually it's division rivals, but that's the third one of the day, and it caps off a great day of football.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Watson. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. A handoff for ETN. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Watson. Looking this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Now it's Carson, and he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson steps away to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ford.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Mark Ingram, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. On is the Raider kickoff unit now, as they will send this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. Robert Woods. Touchdown, Cowboys. Robert Woods as the first half is winding down.
And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And we are tied here in the second quarter.
Oh, and CD, we have certainly seen this guy make some magic with the ball in his hands. He was top 10 in the NFL last year in yards after the catch.
Yeah, and this just looked like a simple, ordinary play to start, but boy, did things change. Once he got free, it was off to the races, and once he hit high gear, there's absolutely no one who was going to stop him.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Jackson from the shotgun. Steps away. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. So I'm waltzing down Main Street. Got an umbrella. Just a torrential downpour. And I look over, and this guy's stone-faced wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade." And he is just angry. And we gotta go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go. Third quarter. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The interception on the last drive proved costly, led to the tying score, so 17-all as they come up on a first down. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Play action. It's Jackson rolling to his right. Finding Herndon here on the completion. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A Raider first down, 17 yards. From the gun, it's Jackson on the move to his left. Campbell making the catch. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now a give right side. Carson. And down he goes at the 49. A 3-yard pickup. And the Cowboys here on third down bringing in an extra defensive back. From the gun, Jackson. Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Back to the same target, Campbell.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Throwing is Jackson. Buying time and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Yetur Gross-Matos in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack on first down, Jackson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Byron Murphy, and this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
To throw again on second down. Watson.
A very quick pass to Ridley.
And brought down, but not the 5-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Out of the gun, Watson. And that's complete to Sanders. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now it's Watson. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
A give to ETN running right.
And he's brought down.
132 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. I would not like to be in that film room on Tuesday going over that one. Just a pretty poor effort defensively, and it leads to a big play.
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Calvin Ridley, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Cowboys have broken the tie.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
The extra point by Sly is up and good,
and they will take a 7-point lead.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession.
And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
First down and more for Jackson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10, Jackson. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And now they're in the hurry-up. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Hard throw, incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. He'll get 11 yards back on the scramble as it brings up 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ford. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Draw play. Ingram now. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
From the 17, Jackson. They'll roll him out right. He finds his man, complete. It's Ford. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson rolling to his left. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. And what are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range, and guess what? They've got a shot.
On the option, a handoff to Carson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Chris Carson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes. As opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. And he'll get this all the way down inside the Vegas 20. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. Here's Watson. Touchdown! It's complete. David Njoku, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline.
Let's go. Let's go.
Give him 32 on the play. Now it's Jackson. They'll buy some time right. First down and more for Jackson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Forced out to his left. Got a man open. It's Wims. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. From the 40 now on second down. Jackson gets this to Campbell out on the right side.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And this one's incomplete. Chris Carson, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. Again, Jackson rolling to his right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Jackson out to his left. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Well, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll start on the ground. ETN. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield equally good.
And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 141 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On first down, right back to ETN. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. There's a nice move. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That burst good for 20 and a first down. They'll try the air now with Watson. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Woods. Touchdown, Cowboys! Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Cowboys look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Paris Campbell now on the return. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. To throw again on 2nd down, Jackson. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. To throw is Jackson, being chased out left. That's complete to Mooney. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard down. When a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Here's Jackson, sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. On 2nd and 15 now. Jackson steps away to his left. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off near the 34. If they had designs of kind of... Charles, we saw a lot of points go